Welcome to today's City Club Forum. My name is Ralph Delarada. It's my distinct pleasure to be the president of the City Club of Cleveland for the year. As many of you know, we were established in October of 1912. And since that early date, the City Club has truly served as one of the nation's premier public podiums for civic dialogue and has truly covered the most important topics of our time. Today will be no different. We draw our guests from a variety of backgrounds. All of our speakers are well-versed in their field. We provide a national forum of free speech, which our country was founded upon, really, truly one of the great founding principles of our nation. These speakers, who are so rich in experience and knowledge, are here to spur discussion and learning, not only amongst the citizens of Cleveland, but also to our greater national audience. Today, I have the great pleasure of introducing a local community leader who is spearheading efforts to stem the current housing crisis in Northeast Ohio. Our speaker, Jim Rokakis, is currently the Cuyahoga County Treasurer. Mr. Rokakis assumed his position in 1997 after serving for more than 19 years on the Cleveland City Council. Jim is dedicated to innovating bold new solutions to improve government and help as many people as possible in this very, very difficult economic environment. Although he faces many challenges, including the characterization of Cuyahoga County as the epicenter of the Midwestern foreclosure crisis in 2007, he is working tirelessly to create effective and lasting solutions. Ohio Governor Ted Strickland appointed Jim to Ohio's task force on foreclosures in Ohio. And Jim recently led the effort to create county-wide land reutilization corporations. These organizations will allow the community to more effectively deal with tax foreclosed properties. Mr. Rokakis has addressed out-migration by developing an innovative program called the Home Enhancement Loan Program, which offers home improvement loans at 3 percentage points less than the lowest rate a bank would otherwise charge. He has led the creation of the county's Don't Borrow Trouble mortgage foreclosure prevention program, which combats predatory lending and assists homeowners who are facing foreclosure. Jim has passed measures to streamline the foreclosure process as well as build a program that helps cities deal with the costs associated with foreclosed and also abandoned properties. Plus, he was instrumental in enacting House Bill 293. House Bill 293 helps senior citizens remain in their homes by allowing them to defer all or part of their property taxes. Jim is known for overhauling Cuyahoga County's property tax collection system to institute more efficient collection and disbursement of tax revenue. His measures have resulted in an additional $2 million in annual interest income for the Cuyahoga school systems. He has also revolutionized delinquent tax collection in Cuyahoga and other Ohio counties by working to successfully pass House Bill 371 in 1997. This bill allows county treasurers to sell their property tax liens to private entities, which, combined with other enhancements, boosted collection of delinquencies by 50% in the first year. Mr. Rokakis improved Cuyahoga's investment system, resulting in higher diversification and investment returns, while at the same time reducing advisory fees. His advances have led to tangible results, including an upgrade in the county's bond rating. Jim has also made great strides in the operational efficiency of the Treasury. He has paid particular attention to customer service and ease of use when implementing state-of-the-art tax billing and processing systems, all the while reducing staffing levels. Jim's efforts in strengthening neighborhoods and communities have resulted in his awarding of the NeighborWorks America Local Government Service Award, that's a mouthful, the Leadership and Social Justice Award from Greater Cleveland Community Shares, and the title of County Leader of the Year by American City and County Magazine. While previously representing his native Archwood-Denison neighborhood in the Cleveland City Council, Jim led the development of the Gateway Sports Complex, Cleveland's gun buyback program, the Indoor Clean Air Act, the creation of Cleveland's Housing Court, and the Chop Shop law to fight car thefts. He spent his last 7 years on the City Council chairing its Finance Committee. Jim graduated from Oberlin College and Cleveland Marshall School of Law. He is married to his wife, Lori, and they have 3 children. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a true honor to welcome such an innovative and energetic public servant. Please join me in welcoming Jim Rokakis to the City Club.
Thank you, Ralph. Gee, when I wrote that, I didn't know it would take that long to read. First, I'd like to thank Jim Foster and the City Club for this opportunity to update you on a number of housing-related issues, including the foreclosure crisis, which we continue to hear about on a daily basis, President Obama's latest response to the crisis, and the newly formed Cuyahoga County Land Bank. This is my 3rd appearance on these issues. The first several years ago, where I warned of the foreclosure crisis and its impact on Cleveland, and the impact I felt it would have on the United States economy. You know, I really missed the mark in that speech. I predicted extreme consequences to the U.S. economy, but failed to recognize that our crippled mortgage markets would, in fact, wreck the world's economy as well. Last year, I spoke about legislation that was being drafted to create a Cuyahoga County Land Bank, why we needed it, and what we would hoped it would do. I have an admission to make today. We were very enthusiastic about that land bank when I spoke here, but I actually never thought the bill would pass. I thought it had no chance. This is the bill, by the way. It's a rather complex document, and I thought the complexity of the bill, coupled with the fact that it was a Republican-dominated legislature with what I perceived to be an anti-urban bias, I thought the bill would never pass. I thought we were going to make our case, hope for a change in the legislature, but again, I'm happy to say I was wrong on that one. The efforts of the sponsor, Senator Tom Patton and Matt Dolan, as well as the assistance of Senator Tim Grindell, our lobbyists, Lee Weingart, the Ohio Bankers League, we actually lobbied with the bankers, and a broad coalition we cobbled together. I know Jeff Steed is here from the Mortgage Bankers Association, made the bill a reality. It would take me 10 minutes to thank everybody who had a hand in the passage of Senate Bill 353. I'd first have to start with Gus Frangos, who wrote the bill basically and walked through the bill and spent many a day and many an evening in the legislature helping to get the bill passed. I want to thank Gus for that. Gus, if you're the father of Bill, I guess I'm the mother. So we thank most of those people at the ceremonial signing with Governor Strickland a couple of weeks ago. But I want to repeat to them that thank you again. Your efforts, I think, are going to have a profound impact on the lives of people in Greater Cleveland. And I'd be remiss if I didn't thank the person that probably actually heard about the land bank more than anybody in Cuyahoga County. That's my wife, Lori, who probably heard about the land bank for 14 straight months, at least once a day, and I want to thank Lori. And finally, we had great partners in the Cleveland City Council, Councilman Jay Westbrook, Councilman Tony Brancatelli, and we also helped with suburban mayors, the head of the First Suburbs Consortium, Mayor Georgine Wheeler from South Euclid is here, and again, I want to thank you. You all played a significant role. Thank you. Before we get into the land bank and its status, I want to discuss briefly where we stand on foreclosures. Good news and bad news, by the way. The good news is that most surveys now have us ranked below 20. We're the 24th highest foreclosure rate in the country, a far cry from years 2000 through 2006, where we ranked first or second. We don't even come close these days to the foreclosure rates in places like California, Arizona, Nevada, and Florida. That's the good news. The bad news, with 15,000 private mortgage foreclosures last year, 2008, we basically matched our high total in 2007. And the foreclosure filings in December of 2008, 1,582, was the highest filing of private mortgage foreclosures in the history of Cuyahoga County.